Here we
What's
go.
good? What's good, people? What is going on? This is 20 Talk 20, and first and foremost, we are back. Everybody here, give yourself a round of applause. Welcome back. I'm your host, B, and you see your peoples over there, one of your favorite people, Steph, the Oracle. And
Hi
after
guys,
that,
what's up? How are you? Happy New Year, guys. Good to be
and
back.
you know it, Dirty Dre. How you doing? Our
I'm
editor.
good, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Party J.
What's good, peoples? What's good?
All right. And we got one more guest. I want to say this because we never really get a chance to. First and foremost, we're back. It's been a while. It's been a few years, to say the least, right? But we got these people who are just awesome and decided to bring the show back. And we're gonna fight our way through. We're gonna work diligently. And first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for coming back. And we got a special guest who, God willing, everything goes well, he's gonna stay. Jesse, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on, bro? Thank you so much for having me.
Now I gotta ask you, you're doing a lot by being here because your little man is a handful. Is he good? Is he down for the night or?
Well, he's mama's problem for the next 20 minutes.
Mama's problem. Oh shit.
Ouch.
Now that we got that out the way.
Shout out to
And we're
mama,
off.
man.
And we're
Shout
off.
out yeah, that's hilarious. Shout out to mama, man. So look, guys, like
Mom's
we're
boss.
so Steph, if anything, break it down to them. Let them know where we're at, because if anything, we're back, but let them know where they can catch us at. We're gonna be working diligently, but holla at the people.
Absolutely, guys. We're so happy that you guys are back to join us on the 20 Talk podcast series. Again, we are now on this really cool platform you see here on Restream. This is allowing us to kind of step up our game a little bit. So we have our famous little background. See everything here. So we're so happy that we're on this new background for here. And again, if you want to continue being part of this show, you can find us on Facebook, definitely on YouTube. So now that we have this opportunity, you're going to see us on all the other platforms. We're on Threads, we're on Twitter, we're on what they call it, X. Who knows?
Yeah, they keep changing names. Elon keep changing
These
trying
socials.
everything.
I don't know. So we're on all platforms.
It's going to be called FX.
And again,
No,
you can
XY.
always keep exactly. So don't forget, you can always keep up with us on Instagram for sure, and also check us out on our YouTube channel. But guys, keep an eye out. We are working on a website, so that will give you all the information, give you on the backlog, and all the stuff that we're trying to keep up with you guys. So definitely, if you can continue with us, we'll be honored for you guys to keep keeping it up with us for sure.
Absolutely. And she said it. Honored. You don't have to be here. And but it's just gonna be a blessing for you to come back, So before we get into the Oscars, so we're gonna be talking about the Oscars nights overall, but we gotta clear some things up. What happened with Hulu? Anybody
Oh
can
my
tell me?
lord!
I'm not aware with how Hulu messed up. I'm new to this, please. Party J.
Wait, I think it cut off during the actress award and the best actress. Literally, we're sitting here watching and all of a sudden, bloop, your stream has ended. Thank you for viewing your Oscar performance. Please join us next time. And I was like, there's still like 2 more awards to go out, and she hasn't even finished her speech yet. It's like, what are we doing here? Had to run over, switch streaming sites, go to ABC. I'm like, what? I was like, come on, you got to do better. What are we doing here?
Wow.
As much
I
as
didn't-
money we pay,
Like,
how we
come on.
come on.
Like, there's got to be a buffer time too. Like, where do we streaming after this? There's nothing else on. It's live. How are we just gonna cut it right off? It was wild to me, to be fair. I thought it ended. I was like, we got to find this right now. We got to find the next app. We got to go to the next app right away. Tweeting it right away. Yeah, Hulu do better. Hulu do better.
Yo, I know they them apart on fucking.
Oh my god, they had to.
You know what it was? Is Adrian Brody's speech extended it, so I had to cut it.
My man got the world record of the longest.
He told
Oscar
him, cut the
speech, yo.
music. Cut the music. I'm not done.
Ever. You know why? He got to take advantage of that, man.
You know,
Like-
he went back to being his actor stuff. I want to thank my mom and dad. He's like,
Yeah.
the
Yo,
world-
but my Adrian Brody was having a good night, man. He got kissed by Halle Berry and he won. I was like, God damn, my man has had a good night.
Well,
That's-
that Halle Berry kiss is actually a throwback to previous Oscars.
Yep.
Absolutely. I remember that clear as day. Wait, he won that year too, right?
No,
Oh,
I think
no.
she won, right?
She won that year.
He won.
She
Was it
won
the-
that
she
year,
won?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
he
you gotta
ahead.
take advantage of that, man. Like you gotta think about it. So everybody goes back and forth with who should have won, who should have had the Oscars. I mean, for years, and that's always gonna be debatable, right? For whatever years, similar to music, But that moment could be just one time, So Adrian Brody did it twice. Like that's not easy,
Nope.
And what is it? Between 20 years?
Since when the pianist came out? I don't even know when the pianist came out. Let's check it.
So
He
that's
won for that movie
The
with
pianist.
was it something Ball? No,
Oh, she won. She won Monsters
he
Ball.
won Monster Ball.
Yeah, Monsters Ball. I remember her. Which one was the one with Adrian
2002, I
Brody
think
again?
that came out.
2002, The Pianist.
See,
is when he won.
damn, look at that.
Right.
Oh, so everything that ends with an IST. The Brutalist, the pianist.
Let's notice that. Yo, that's wild. Yeah, literally, right? So, like maybe 10 years from now, he's gonna make a movie called The Pianist.
Yeah, it's actually funny
The
too.
IST is there, and it should be a winner.
Right?
But seriously, like shout out to Adrian Brody, man. Like doing it twice is
Yeah,
not
he's
easy.
only one behind Daniel Day-Lewis now for best actors. So it's pretty funny. It's pretty. He's close to that. So what's cool? What's funny about that him winning this too is that I got a little stat from one of my insider boys. He said for The Pianist he played a Polish Jew, which is his mom,
Oh, okay.
and in The Brutalist he played a Hungarian Jew, which is his dad. So anytime he's playing any person with Jewish ethnicity, you got to watch out. He's probably gonna win the Oscar, or if it begins with the word "the." So,
Gonna do it.
Go.
Yeah. If he's playing some type of Jewish guy, he's winning it. Just give him some
winning
credit. He's winning
Hands
it.
down.
So yeah,
Like,
so that was pretty cool. I found
Right. It's basically, why didn't y'all ask me about this? You know my background.
exactly. You
Like,
know,
don't
who
ever
my
do that
parents are,
again.
right?
Right.
You know this is easy work.
Oh man, that's amazing, man. So let's talk about. There's so much to talk about, but let's talk about Conan O'Brien. Like he's been getting rave reviews, and they've been loving him. Like for the past few days. Like talk about that standout, Dre. What's your take on that? On how great Conan did?
To be honest, it was like the whole opening monologue was like to me it was like mediocre. Now, I've seen better.
Okay.
But it's he took jabs at certain people there, and
You know it's gonna happen, right?
I felt like the only heart moment was when he talked about like all the other behind the scenes people that even though they're not rich, but this is their moment. This is what they dedicate their life to.
Right.
So to me, I think that was like the most heartfelt moment of the whole monologue.
Okay. I mean, you got to understand that, Conan, to be honest, I thought he completely just retired from the old game, period. I didn't think, I don't know.
No.
I'm not trying to be funny. I just don't know what Conan been doing nowadays since he stopped, doing the shows. So here he is. They said, now we want you. I forgot who they wanted before, and I think they declined. I wasn't too sure. But, it's
Was
just
it
good.
Chris Rock?
Yeah, it wasn't Chris Rock. He wasn't doing
Ah,
it
there
anymore.
you go.
Was it Will Smith?
Yeah.
Imagine.
Too soon.
My apologies.
Hilarious.
Over bronchitis. Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay. That out, Steph. Pause.
God.
But listen. It's easy. It's easy to accept it nowadays because I've learned late, really late, that they get paid for this. I thought it was just, man, I'm just gonna host the Oscars. But when I found out they get paid for this, I think Conan said, "Yeah, I'll take this check."
When would, I'm confused. Why would they not get paid?
Why?
No. Like, you got to understand, I'm not in the industry, so I'm not familiar with. I don't go check and say, "Oh, let me see how much they get paid to host the Oscars." I don't know.
15,000.
You know what I mean? I thought it was just, look, you're a celeb. They're getting their awards. Hey, we just want you to host. Like, hey, sure, why not? More
Nah, it's
notoriety.
Hollywood, man. It's a job. Job's a
Yeah.
No.
job.
So well, now I
15,000
know.
for
I
like
mean, I
3
found out.
Nah.
I found out years
It-
ago. Don't get me wrong. I
Nah.
found out years ago.
Job's a job. You want
Yeah.
me to host? You paying me?
Right.
if you're good at something, you don't do it for
You
free.
don't do it for free.
The host,
Right. Yeah, I
Right.
found out about 10 years ago, and I was like, damn, they get. I think it was Kevin Hart when he hosted. I was like, dude, wow, that's a check. Like, my God. But it's just awesome to me. It's just awesome to see Conan O'Brien. Period. I don't think he should never have. She should still have a show. At night. Nightly, Monday through Friday till this day. Like, he looked like he didn't miss a beat. But here we are. You know what I mean? So shout out to Conan O'Brien.
shout out to Conan.
Anybody else? Jess, did you had to take on Conan, his performance? Because
I mean,
everybody's
I
raving
think
about it. Except for Andreas.
I think that Conan is
mediocre.
always, sharp and witty as always, and also really, really silly, which I think just appeals to everybody. They even had the big musical dance number, and Deadpool was out in the background dancing along with them.
But don't waste time.
Conan
Don't waste time.
Waste time.
Conan has always been, back when he was on TBS, he was always one of my favorite late night, comedians. And I think that he really just casts a wide net. He just knows how to talk about very serious issues, but be very intelligent about them, and also knows how to just be really silly, which everybody appreciates.
Just knows how to be really silly. That's the job.
I mean, come on, this guy. He was a Saturday Night Live writers alum, The Simpsons writers alum.
Simpsons, yeah, I was gonna say Simpsons. Yep. I was like, for 30 to say he mediocre, I was just like, ooh, okay.
I watched it
So
today, I was like, yo,
I put you on the hot seat. Like, who you think was like the best host?
You know what? It's been a while. I don't watch the Oscars, so
was Ricky.
there's always every time I watch the Oscars, there's always a movie that we never watch, or there's always something that
God dang
never win.
it. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Wait.
Well, it's a
Dre,
great thing we're doing this podcast then.
Well, Dre, that's your luck. It's like every time you watch the Oscars, the movies.
All the movies that I watch never win. Yo, it's amazing.
Then you must have poor taste then.
Like all the winners, I would say 90% of them are movies that we didn't watch.
He's laying
This year or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay, we have different taste in movies. That doesn't mean that whatever has been awarded doesn't need the prestige of it.
Everybody that wins,
That's fine. It just means that Dirty's just a very uncultured man.
You about to get muted
like a Harvard grad.
Mute his ass.
Hey, Jesse, it's pronounced Harvard. Am I right?
Oh my God.
My God.
He said you were coaching.
They're from the city, folks. They're straight up from the city too. That's hilarious. My God, yo. Oh man, that's hilarious, yo. But, Dre. So what movies? I gotta ask. So what movies did you watch? Within the recent years that you loved but didn't win in the nomination.
I gotta look back. It's been, my memory is like I have to look at like the last 2 years.
All right, but I'm gonna take it back. I want to say who was one of the better hosts. If Conan O'Brien wasn't a better host, who has been one of the more famous ones? The one that always keeps coming to mind is always Whoopi Goldberg, Billy Crystal. Those are the ones. Those are like the OG. Those are the ones like I remember. I'm like, okay, this works. And then Gervais.
Truth,
Billy
Gervais,
Crystal was always one of them.
absolutely.
Gervais, I mean, my man.
Kimmel, Billy Crystal.
Nobody's safe, Gervais.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's safe, Gervais.
I mean, that
Ricky Gervais
cut
has got
throat.
no chill.
He
Jesus,
cut
no.
throat.
Insane.
So, for him to come onto the show and host, I appreciate the honesty, but I love the silliness of both Conan O'Brien and again, you have to take into account, you have to know your audience. And I think that if what makes you a good host is that you have the flexibility to do both, that you can
Right.
be accommodating, you can understand, understand your audience and what are you trying to deliver. Are you trying to be funny? Are you trying to be a smart ass? Are you trying to be a it depends.
Yeah.
So I think
Right.
that's what makes a great host, but I always bring it back to OGs. Whoopi Goldberg,
Billy Crystal.
those are the OGs that I always remember back for best host.
Amy Poehler and what's her name?
That shit got overshadowed because of fucking Chris Rock. I don't even remember they were the host.
Oh, they
Were they the
Ethan
host?
Hall, Amy Schumer, and Wanda
Were
Sykes.
they?
They were the host. You know what?
I didn't even
Chris
remember
Rock slap
because of the slap.
was so
That's fucked up, but it was the
so crazy. I thought he was the host.
fuck.
No disrespect to Chris
remembered.
Rock. And, of
Exactly.
course, like,
That's what I'm saying.
they
Well,
were
that's the thing.
host. I forgot about that.
That's the
Wow.
thing. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler are
Yeah.
also like incredible
Legends.
comedians.
Legends.
Like
easily.
they
Mhm.
are so intelligent. Both works that the both of them are always in, like really, really intelligent but funny stuff. I mean, come on. We wouldn't have Mean Girls if it wasn't for Tina Fey.
Absolutely.
And it's been like over 20 years, and that one movie is still going strong.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Phenomenon.
The remake that they came out with.
Yeah, I think so. It's either a movie or a show.
It was the movie, basically.
No, it was a movie, which then became a Broadway musical.
Broadway show. And
Oh, okay,
which
gotcha.
then they are making a movie that is essentially the Broadway musical.
Broadway production of it. Which
Okay.
is
Right.
like,
My God, like that's
Yeah.
crazy. Steph, yo, that's crazy. Like I really, for some odd reason, I thought Chris Rock was the host at that moment. That's wow.
I'd be an attendee.
Yeah.
Just to make a quick, I guess I ain't gonna lie to you. Like since we're on it, like it wasn't a bad joke. It wasn't that deep at all.
That's just got to do with them. They were just feeling. It's just between the Smiths. They were just something was going on.
The energy was just like, ooh. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. One of my favorite actors, all I heard was, Will. Then Denzel Washington was like, I know he was screaming his name. I was like, oh God, that dude blacked out. But anyway, let's just keep going.
All right, now going back to this old list of the winners, right?
Uh-oh.
For 2024, these are
Okay.
all the nominees for Best Picture.
Okay.
The only movie I know on this list is Oppenheimer.
Okay, right. And it won. But it won.
and it won. And it
So
won.
you got American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, Holdovers, Killer of a Flower Moon, Maestro, Past Lives, Poor Thing, The Zone of Interest.
Right.
Where all the other fucking movies at?
Wait, cultured.
I ain't cultured, right? I'm not 50 enough.
I still didn't watch Barbie yet.
It was good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
Have you seen?
I ain't
I
gonna lie
haven't
to you,
seen
I'm
it either.
good.
It was good.
I'm
it was
like,
good.
I
Wait,
mean, I
Margie
like
J, what'd you
Margot.
say?
I like Margot, but I haven't watched it yet.
I've got nothing against it. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
okay.
Like I just haven't.
One of those you
So
watch.
wait, Party J, you watched it? You saw Barbie?
Yeah. I mean, I saw it when it came out on one of the streaming sites. So it was
for free.
No, he saw it. He saw it in the theaters. What are you talking about?
yeah.
I was like, wait, where did you? I'm just curious. Did you?
Don't
by
ever
yourself,
say I
or-
saw it on a streaming service.
I'm sorry, I didn't see Barbie at all. It's no disrespect to Barbie and the whole $2 billion plus that they made.
Yeah,
You know, I wasn't planning on watching Barbie, but I just saw it made $2 billion, and I was just like, wow.
Listen,
Wow.
they're making
I got the list of 2023.
Here we
Okay,
go.
Dre's not gonna stop. Go ahead, Dre.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. I have no idea.
that movie was amazing.
That movie was amazing.
That-
what are you
that
talking
movie
about?
was
That's what
amazing.
an Oscar. What are you talking about?
Only ones I know is Avatar, Elvis, Top Gun Maverick. That's it. Everything else, 50 and up.
Everything, Everywhere, All at
Once. No, that
is
picture.
one of the most brilliant movies I've ever seen.
Brilliant.
That picture is
Brilliant.
everything, bro. That like it cleaned. I think it cleaned. No, that picture was crazy.
You got to be
They
kidding.
deserved every award they've
Every
ever
award
won.
that they got. Absolutely.
Yeah, I couldn't get mad at it at all. It's just when it's their moment. It's like I go back to Adrian Brody. Think about when he won his first Oscar. We didn't see him for a long time, and when you did, you're like, "Damn, what's up with Adrian Brody?" I thought he would be one of the, in a particular movie nowadays, like maybe a super thriller, maybe an action, but it's tough. It's tough, you know what I mean? Because you got to put the actor, you got to say to the movie, like, this is the actor we want to use, And I don't know if he's not that particular person every time. Particular like an Arnold Schwarzenegger, you got an action movie, right? You're like, get Arnold. Like, we're not wasting time. Get Arnold. Like, 30 times. Like, okay, Adrian Brody's not that particular guy for a lot of movies, and then boom, he pops up. He wins an Oscar. It's not easy, man. It's not easy, man. So, but these movies, there are a lot of movies that we're not gonna agree that they're gonna win, and we're gonna be like, hang on, we're gonna be like, why this movie? But man, we're just here, critiquing.
But I do, even though sorry, there's always movies that we never seen that always win. After the list comes out, we always go and watch them, and
Right.
then we're always like, yo,
Well, yeah.
it was insane, but I'm kind of biased because like I've never, beginning, I never heard of these movies.
Yeah.
Right.
They never piqued my interest, and then because right now, like once the awards are done, I always go to Netflix, Hulu to see the ones that won or nominees, whatever. They always have the little section of the,
Right.
the Oscars, whatever. So then we usually go and watch that.
Right.
Something, I definitely want to see Honora. I want to see Amelia Perez.
Right. Me too.
Zoe Saldana.
Right. I'm a big Zoe fan. Yeah.
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 Honora.
And it
Zoe
makes sense.
Saldana.
Saldana. And it makes sense because like for us to sit here and say I saw all those movies that were nominated, that would be a blatant lie. It's like, really all of those movies? Come on, stop.
Yeah.
Not even they didn't see it. Even they say, yeah, I heard about you. I'm just glad you won. I'm glad you're nominated. Like, yeah. Don't say you watched all those movies. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. Party J, talk to us.
I said there was 10 movies I think that were nominated, right? I think I only saw 2 of the 10, so it's like,
Say that again.
there was 10 movies nominated, I believe, this year, and I only saw 2 of them, so it's like, it's
Okay.
Yeah, so can't watch all of them.
Well, it's gonna happen, but you know what sometimes overshadows those movies, the nominations? Steph knows what I'm about to talk about. And Steph, you're gonna go first. Best dressed. Sometimes you just gotta see the
So
fits.
is that my cue? Is that
That's your cue.
my cue? Okay.
That's you.
I'm
and
wearing.
let-
Hold on.
I see you.
I came.
I
ready.
see you. Let's go.
I'm wearing Mickey Madison's rendition. Pink, the black and the pink,
Okay.
courtesy of David's Bridal. Thank you.
Look phenomenal, Steph.
What-
You look phenomenal.
Thank you.
Look
What are you
phenomenal.
wearing, Jay?
I got the classic 2000 Hugo Boss. I got my Invicta Iron Man watch, Jacobs, Julia by Jacobs. So,
Did you say Julia by
jewelry by Jacobs, Jacobs Jewelry.
Julia by Jacobs?
Their full collection.
Either way, man, you look awesome. But I ain't gonna lie to you, Dre.
Yo,
I'm telling you, man, you look like a Miami Vice cop from '83. You look sensational, bro. Talk to us.
is Jay Farrar from JCPenney. Yo, I got a Land's End turtleneck. Actually, I mean St. John's Bay. The only fine piece of jewelry is my Perry Ellis glasses.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jay
Look.
Ferrari said.
Look. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that's fresh for JCPenney. It's nothing wrong with it at all. And you know what it is? You know what it is? Dre, you know what complements his his suit, his shirt, his hair.
Oh.
Hair.
It literally, if you're not looking at what I'm looking, it all matches. It's straight up and down. You know what I mean?
I
Oh
would.
man, bro,
I
you're
wish I
fresh.
can grow up to look like Dre someday.
I look like a director.
Oh man, you're there. You're there. Damn that, man.
That's
But
hilarious.
it's you guys look great. Jess. I mean, I know you could break down your fit. I go
You
for it.
know, classic button down and black tie, courtesy of Old Navy. Not too shabby, if I
Not too
do say
shabby.
so myself.
You got the buy one get one 50% off.
You know,
And that's
look
you
at my
can never
nice
go-
watch that I got on. Nice watch that I got. Look at my nice headphones that I got on.
I got my drink, my Arizona.
I got my Ray-Bans.
There you go. There
I'm
you
a
go.
fancy lad.
There you go.
you look sharp either way. You guys look way sharper than I do. All I got is the New York Yankees runner up.
Yep, by New Era.
My man said, "Let me channel my idiot."
Classic and white fitted.
And when I thought about it, they
But
didn't
his
win.
team's at.
I shouldn't be wearing a runner-up hat, but here I am, overthinking the outfit. You know what I mean? But listen, you guys look phenomenal. You guys did it. Steph, you look sensational. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Thank
You're
you.
beautiful.
I got to show up. I got to show
So,
up.
Now, talk to me.
All right, I'm
Talk
taking it
to
off later.
me- So talk to me about
What you say?
what did he say?
What you say?
I said I'm taking it off later.
Ooh. Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
Steph, I think that guy behind you is checking you out.
I know.
Whoa. There he is.
Who's that guy behind you?
Who's
Oh,
that guy behind you?
Watch
look at that guy behind you, ready. Looking like that guy behind you, Steph. Watch out, that guy behind you looking like you a meal. Be easy back there, sir.
Mind your business, sir.
So look, ladies first, like I said. So there was a few ladies who was really doing it, right? Like the fellas, usually black suit, etc., etc. But we go to the ladies immediately. Steph, what did you like? What ladies did you say, yo?
Selena
kill it?
Gomez did it for me. She was my winner.
Okay.
She looked exquisite. She's such a natural beauty. I know people was talking about shit about her weight. I mean, she looks fucking great. So she with Benny Blanco. She doing her thing. She happy. She plump. Keep it moving.
She's plump, really?
No, in comparison to
Hey,
like
she'll pick 'em.
she a thickum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm like, so what? She's gorgeous.
She's still
Listen,
going.
she's gone through so many health
She's gone through
issues,
so much shit.
and the fact that she
remember about
looks as good as she
She
does,
looks
it's like
banging. She looks amazing. That dress was just it fit her like a fucking glove. She looked great. She looked great.
That's what's up. Yeah, I remember she went through some things, but like to me, so I've been watching her show, and with her, Steve Martin, and she looks sensational, and she can act her butt off. Like
Only Murders in the
made
Building.
for the entertainment life. Say that again, Jess.
Only Murders in the Building.
Only Murders in the Building. I didn't want to mess up the
And
name
they're
at
about
all.
podcast, right?
Right. Right. With a podcast. That's their goal, right? Yep. But but she looks sensational to me. Like, and that show is really cool. It's really cool. But that's what's up. Who else, Steph? Who else out there did you see? I ain't gonna lie to you. I liked Zoe Saldana. I liked how she looked. She looked great to me.
Yeah, she looked great. I mean, again,
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry was another one. Demi Moore was another great one.
Mhm.
My inspiration, Mindy. Mindy was my inspiration for today.
Mikey Meds.
Okay.
Yeah, so she was really doing it. And some of the other surprises, Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
He was talking about, well, Andres was saying like Dirty was like he looked like a big ass highlighter. I'm like, all right.
He did though.
I mean, it's fashion. It's
No,
supposed
but he
to,
did it because
supposed to be risque.
he's promoting the Happy Gilmore too. That's why.
Right. Okay. I ain't gonna lie though. Somebody said
That's
he
the
looked
only
like
reason why he dressed like that. Because he's promoting the movie.
right, but somebody said he looked like a Laffy Taffy. I could not stop laughing, man. I was just couldn't unsee it, yo.
I
But
like
that dude was bright.
cone, like a cone when you're riding the bike. So like you put on the side of things so you don't run into it. That's what he looked like. That
No,
neon.
that dude was bright. Anybody else? Anybody else notice? You know, fellas, come on, fellas. We looked. Dre, Steph ain't gonna beat you up. Any of these ladies, you said, "Wow, she looks stunning." Jess,
Oh, I don't know. I think that we've covered it for me.
you're good. So faithful.
We got Ariana Grande.
She looked
Okay.
good. Oh, and the ruby red dress.
Let me put it up.
That was pretty cool.
Okay.
No, you get
Okay.
one where she was singing in the opening monologue, and that ruby red dress was pretty dope. But it had, like, if you noticed on the back, it was the shoe that was like in the mid section of her back was really cool.
We got Monica Barbaro in Dior. Oh, that's nice.
Mhm.
Emma Stone, Louis Vuitton. Nice.
Okay.
Lily Rose Depp, Chanel. I like that.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that looks
And
pretty
the
cool.
black dress. Here you go, Steph. There you go. Mickey Madison.
Mickey Madison. Mickey Madison. Congrats to her.
Oh, Michelle Yeoh. This is stunning. Look at this. This is nice.
As always, Michelle Yeoh don't lose. She don't miss. She don't miss.
Age either, bro.
She don't miss ever.
Raphael Cassidy. I have no who she is. I don't know, no idea who she is.
I ain't gonna lie. Respectfully, it looks like a really beautiful sheet.
A satin silk sheet.
Beautiful satin silk sheet. But she makes it work.
Zoe.
Zoe Saint Laurent. Congrats to Zoe.
Ariana Grande.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, Lupita Nyong'o and Chanel. I like it.
Yeah, fly. She kept it simple, in my opinion.
You got to search the one where she wore in the Wicked. Her Wicked opening monologue dress was the one where she looked really good in.
Okay.
Demi Moore looks nice.
Demi Moore looks good. She looks really good, man. I'm happy to see her too nowadays. It's been a while since she's been acting, and then now she's just getting back into it heavy.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Ladies look
she's
good,
been
man.
on Snowpiercer.
Yep.
They look really good tonight. They killed it. As always, for me, the ladies, when it comes to the Oscar night, they don't miss.
There you go.
They don't miss. I
those
believe there maybe a couple, but they don't miss. So they look good. I like that.
Nice.
Good stuff. Okay, so what else is there? What else we got going on, Steph?
We want to talk about your top categories and your winners.
Top categories. So
we had a little list. Jay, do you have that file for that little category, the little list that the Jay sent? Do you have that file?
But yeah,
and there's so many movies now that I want to see. I gotta see Anora now.
Yeah.
I gotta see it. Like Metascores is 91.
Yeah, it comes out on Hulu on March 17th. So
okay.
Can we depend on Hulu for that?
Yeah, right.
It won't pause. It won't pause for a few.
Pause right in the middle of fucking.
Right. My God.
So, yeah, let's talk about the categories. So, do you want to look at a quick monologue for Conan O'Brien? Or you want to talk about the categories?
No, let's go to the monologue real quick.
All right, let's go to the top 3 picks for our monologue from Conan O'Brien.
Which is the first one?
Conan is back.
In order.
Okay. All right.
Start with usually the number 1.
I'll take number 1.
I'll take number 1.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
Boom. Next.
Wow.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm lawyered up. Anyway.
to do that one.
All right, let's talk about that real quick, guys.
For
Drake has been going through it since the Super Bowl.
Drake a pedophile.
Well,
Wop, 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 wop.
wow. Is it ever? Look, so I ain't gonna lie to you. So Kendrick, if you guys don't know, he won five Grammys for that one song.
Yeah, for a
which
diss,
is
for a diss
song.
Yeah, crazy.
No, that's insane, yo. For a diss song, 5 Grammys, yo. And it just didn't stop. And then after that,
Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl. It just doesn't stop for this dude. Like, life is just getting better and better.
Yeah.
So for Drake, if you don't know, recently he came out with an album featuring him and Party Next Door. And I ain't gonna lie, like, looking at social media, he's kind of back, right? He's back to singing Drake, where the ladies understand his pain. Just that's the Drake that I know. You know, when you understand, like, damn, Drake, not you lost her. Damn, what happened? Like, you know, it's just a whole lot going on for Drake. So Drake is back, man.
Yeah.
If you didn't see him in Australia, on social media, it was the showing was just ridiculous. The people came out for his show. He put the mic down so they could sing the song. That's to me, that's a lot, you know. But with that being said, I don't know when it's gonna die down for him overall to say finally. Like, for Conan to say that, it's like, wow, I thought this was gonna be over. No, we're still here. I don't know what you guys takes, but you'll let me know. But geez, Louise.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to come back when the person who's dissing you wins 5 Grammys for that. You know, so his comeback tour is gonna have to be a little bit. You know, it's got to come back strong. But I don't know if he's gonna. I know he put out a response track. I don't know if he ever did. Like, I know maybe he put out one or not. Right? Nothing.
Nah, after that one, no,
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, that one he did. But
Right.
yeah,
Right. It was after that was the last one.
yeah. That was like
And
the
it was like, whoa.
often. So
Right.
he'll come back. He's a good artist. So you got to give him a come back. Let that die down a little bit per se. You know, but he'll be back. He'll be back.
What you think, Jess?
I mean, I think that Drake needs to just walk away from the situation by now because he's had so much heat thrown at him. All right,
Why you walk away?
and especially to get all that heat thrown at him at the Super Bowl, the biggest event in the world. What can you possibly do to match or even surpass that? Like, at this point, you can't. At this point, you just gotta be like, all right, this beef has been had. If I keep on bringing it up, I'm just gonna be digging myself a grave further and further. So I need people to just focus on me, focus on my music, remember the fact that I'm here for a reason, and just keep moving forward. I don't know how he ever recovers, or gets back at anybody for this.
He's been hushed except for that, new song he came out with. But
Well, I mean, he tried to lawyer up, and I don't know how successful that was.
no, he did lawyer up. He did.
Like, he had a lawsuit.
Yeah, he had a lawsuit. He even told he even sued Kendrick to not do the song on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's not gonna win that, but okay.
That's why if you will halftime, he didn't say the word pedophile. He let the crowd say it. Like, he had to put the mic as he was gonna say it. So there's a few things to circumvent that lawsuit, but I think they tried to like completely, he lawyered up so he didn't have to play the song at all. But he was like, I'm still gonna play it, like, and I like how they just
he did it,
teased it, and then they finally
he did it with a smile to the camera too.
Right.
Well, that's interesting. Let's just go to the next one. What's number 2 with Conan O'Brien? But that was he didn't even say much, and that was funny.
What's going on, man? Adam, what are you wearing? What are you doing? I'm asking you what you're wearing. Nobody even thought about what I was wearing till you brought it up. You're dressed like a guy playing video poker at 2 a.m., Adam. And you know what? I like the way I look, because I'm a good person. I don't care about what I wear or what I don't wear. Did my snazzy gym shorts and fluffy sweatshirt offend you so much that you had to mock me in front of my peers? Hey, I'm sorry.
Yo, why is my man yelling?
I'm going.
That's what he does.
He's not yelling. That's just how he talks.
It's Puerto Rican undercover, bro.
No, it's not you. It's him. He's the one. You caused this. But I'm sorry. You are all welcome to join me for a game of 5-on-5 basketball at Veterans Park tonight. Midnight tip-off. The guy from Nostarafu. Where is he? He's on my team. One more thing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shut up.
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Look, man, yo, Adam Sandler, man, he's a gem. He's a gem, man.
He's an uncut gem.
I
he's a gem.
saw what you did there. I
See what
saw
you
what you
did there. Love it. See what you did there. I like that. But look, it's just, Adam Sandler is Adam Sandler, man. Adam Sandler, he is who he is, and that's what I love about him. I wonder.
mean,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he changed his clothes and he stayed. He said, "All right." But either way, Adam Sandler is gonna do what he do.
Oh, well, that was 100% staged, obviously. I
Right.
mean, he's mic'd up and everything. You're not gonna be able to just hear him talk.
Right.
But yeah, and he was also in the aisle seat conveniently.
Convenient.
So yeah, I'm sure that he just went and changed and just went back into his seat after that.
Probably. But I definitely like that.
I love how he even with him too, like shallow man. That's just like it's just catchy. That's it. It's just like one of his newest catchphrases now. So you can't run away from that.
Yeah, but it wasn't him that did it first. Well, who was it?
I think it was SNL, wasn't it?
Yeah,
SNL, yeah.
Oh, was it?
SNL, yeah. They were the ones always
Hit
popping it off.
But they did it because, they impressed it as him though, wasn't it? Right? That's what it was.
Yeah. They were like doing Adam Sandler impersonation.
Yeah. So it's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But I think it was Nikki Glaser. I think that she was a presenter somewhere else, and she brought up the joke. But then I think it kind of paralleled with SNL. But it's just like that's how the shit started. Like that's how the same shit that happened with Kendrick Lamar. Just petty as fuck. just how this shit starts.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Literally. Let's go to the last clip.
Honora's having a good night. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great news. 2 wins already. I guess Americans are excited to see somebody finally stand up to a powerful Russian. Honora's having a good night.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yes.
Who's starting first?
Ladies first. Got it, Steph.
I'll make it quick. So, anybody seen that? I don't know what they want to call it. An elevated voice conversation at the White House. Anybody see that?
Yes.
Did anybody see that shit show?
Shit show.
There you go. That's enough. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah.
How dare you come into this White House? What?
Ugh.
My man came in and job.
I was like, what?
It's movies though. We're not talking politics in here.
Exactly.
No, we're not talking about it.
We're not talking.
Well, real quick, I just want to say I've never seen in a situation like that where you just looking at guys or men of office and they're high in office wherever they're at respectively who has awful mannerism. You know what I mean? Their character, it showed to me no character. I'm sorry, man. It was that when you scream out World War III, I was like, my heart sunk. I said, yo, dude, what? But anyway,
on to the next one.
On to the next. We know it is what it is. So shout out to Conan O'Brien, man. He was a gem. He was sensational, except for Dre. But he did what he needed to do. So let's go into the categories. So best picture, Honora. Honora didn't stop actually. It ate really well, and that movie's probably going to be extremely popular. Did anybody get a chance to see Honora? Because like I said, I'm going to see it when it comes out on Hulu, and I'm definitely going to put my take in one of these days about it. Yeah, again, 91 metric score. That's extremely high for a movie.
Yeah,
by a lot of people who's giving it their critique. Who's doing what they do and talking about the movie.
Yeah.
Party Jay.
Yeah, it was good. It was my first 5-star review. It was unexpectedly hilarious. It's what's good about movies that are like this that win a lot of awards too is when side characters make the movie even better. There was like one of the goons, a henchman that was just hitting these comedic lines, and the timing and his delivery was just having me rolling with it. It was amazing. Girl from Brooklyn, right in Beach. So it was a good little hometown story.
Okay.
Life of a sex worker, as they call it now.
Right.
Trial and tribulations that she goes through when she meets some wealthy kid, and the story goes from there. The roller coaster of the ups and downs. It was like the pacing of it was great. It just kept you engaging. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I didn't even when it ended. I didn't realize how long it was. It was just one of those movies that just keeps you focused for the whole time, and then from beginning to end, you can't really. It
pulled you in. It pulled you in.
It pulled you in. So it makes sense why it won 5 out of the. I think it was 5 out of 6 it won.
I'm only laughing because that's that bullshit King Kareem says. It didn't pull me in.
It did. No, it did.
No. Just saying some shit that King Kareem will always say. It could be a really great movie, like Nora, and he'll be like, "Well, it didn't pull me in."
It didn't pull me in.
Just your face, man.
Uncultured, right?
He's uncultured.
That's
But let me
right.
not talk shit about him because he ain't here. So let me stop.
Right. He'll defend himself, God willing, one of these days.
What's cool about that movie too is that I looked up a stat. It's Nora and Parasite are the only 2 movies in the last 70 years to win both the Palme d'Or, which is pretty much the best picture award for the European festival in Cannes, France.
Okay.
So that one and Parasite are the only 2 to ever win pretty much the 2 best top picture awards in the last 70 years. So
Parasite was good. Anybody seen that?
Parasite was good. It was a very it was an impactful movie.
Yes.
Like they had a very important message. But I think another movie that also deserves mentioning that was a winner as well this year was Flow for best animated picture.
Oh, Wild Robot was surprising, but you see Flow?
Yeah, Flow
was it good?
Visually stunning. Like there's no dialogue throughout the movie.
Yeah.
It's for an animation.
Yeah.
Like it was gorgeous and it's very captivating.
I was surprised that it beat out Inside Out 2.
Wow.
I didn't see Flow, so I can't compare.
Yeah. I think
the Wild Robot, I thought it was amazing. I
Yeah.
loved the Wild Robot. It was really great.
Winning, but is Flow on Netflix? Where can we find that one? All
right. You can actually find it on Max.
On Max.
Okay, good. Okay.
I highly recommend. It is a gorgeous movie.
Yeah, check that out for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's interesting. I just want to mention, another sex worker. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Another actor portraying a sex worker. This is the second time that a sex worker a movie about a sex worker won an Oscar. Emma Stone won an Oscar as well, portraying a sex worker. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all remember that movie, but yeah, she was a beast. This came out I believe 2 years ago. I believe two years ago she won that movie. It's Poor Things in 2023.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And she won that
one. I seen
movie.
That movie. That was also a very entertaining movie.
Yeah, wild movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's interesting.
Yeah. So just want to interject real quick.
Sure.
My man Jesse, he got some father responsibilities. He got to go take care of. He has to peace out. So Jesse, thank you so much for joining us on that podcast, man. You're always coming back if you have the time. I get it. We understand. But I'm so happy you guys. I'm so happy that you're here to be with us guys today. Okay. All right.
Absolutely. Thank you again for having me on. But yeah, fatherhood calls.
Fatherhood calls. All right, man. Have a good night.
Be good.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Yeah.
So let's try to move it along as fast as we can, guys. Let's go to Best Director, Sean Baker. Again, Anora.
Yep.
Anora is not missing, man. Anora is not missing. He
first 4 Oscars in this award show, tying him with Disney as for the most ever in one award show, which is pretty good company. I mean, he's the first to win 4 for one movie, so that's once. But Walt Disney won it for 4 different projects, but he was the first one that won it for four of them for just one movie, and he took home the better ones too, like picture, screenplay, director, editing. So like he took home the bigger top nods where Walt Disney took home a lot of them for animated and documentary features. but
Okay.
still kind of crazy stat too. 4. That's a lot. I mean, you have to put out a bang or two with 4.
Yeah, look, you put the movie out there. The best thing you can do is just be happy.
Yep.
That's the best thing you can do as an artist, as a
Yeah.
creator. And then after that, whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard Mark Wahlberg say that somebody asked him about, what do you think about movies that didn't project the numbers it was supposed to get? And he says, man, truthfully, there are movies that we make, that he's made, that he thought it was out of this world. Maybe it's gonna do well. He think it's gonna do well, and it don't do well. It's just it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Yeah.
It could be the season, could be the time they put the movie out. Who knows?
Yeah.
But Sean Baker, and Nora, they made a lot of noise.
Oh yeah.
Believe that. They made a lot of noise. So don't be surprised when we're gonna start hearing about the big movies they'll make in the future. I'm talking
Oh, yeah.
about big money budget movies overall. So it's gonna be interesting.
Of course, there's always like whoever wins is go on to make these big feature films. But
Yeah.
then I don't remember like seeing enough publicity on Honora. Unless
Right.
it's
Me
just
neither.
I
That's
saw
the problem.
Brutalist. They promoted the shit out of the Brutalist.
Right. I saw that. But that's the problem, Dirty. Like, I was like, what movies? Honestly, I said, what movies are Nora? I was like, what is this? So when I looked it up and I saw the, 91, like I said, 91 metric, and, the reviews were unbelievable. 100, 98, 100. It was just like, yo, what movie is this? So, like I said, I got to watch it. I got to. It's mandatory now.
Yeah.
It's definitely on my list.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Best Actress, and you guess who? Let's say the movie first. Honora.
No.
Stephanie Molina.
No.
I'm gonna get up and get my award. Thank you.
James Brown is best.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank the Academy. Thank you so much. Thank you. My designer, David's bridal
Oh,
guest. Thank you.
man. Mikey Madison, man, like her, and this is what I love, especially for the ladies, right? She's gonna be in a lot of work, but her money's gonna go up, 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 up. I'm talking about perfume, designer fits. She's gonna get it all. This is her year right now till I don't know, excuse me. I don't know when for next year when it comes out for the nominations, but till that happens, easy. Life is great. Life is absolutely great, yo.
She's the first person to play Ghostface, the killer, and win an Oscar.
Let's go.
That's pretty cool. And also,
wait, say that
Love
again?
that for her.
So Ghostface, the Scream movies.
Scream movies.
She
She's
played
an alumni.
she's a
Yes.
played one of the Ghostface.
Okay.
So she's one of the first.
So
one.
if they go to Scream 7, it's gonna title with Oscar award winning Mickey Madison. But that bitch is dead.
But
Sorry.
David
David
Arquette just got casted to be in the next Scream movie. And spoiler alert, he died in one of the.
Died.
So I was like, how did he get casted for the next one?
Unless they're doing flashbacks.
Flashbacks.
Thing, but I was like, what? I was like, he back? Like how?
Right. So how is that gonna happen?
I mean, we're talking about Marvel. We're talking about niggas disappearing in half. Like what? It's okay.
But that's different though. Like if I know it's unrealistic, but realistically, when they wrote it, he knew at the end, like, look, I'm bringing back my baby, I'm bringing back my dog. Thanos, you gotta go.
It's the movies. That's why I think that's the reason why we love the film. We love the movies. We love shows because they bring this imaginary story, and this is something that we run to go pay to go see. That's why we're paying so much fucking money for these streaming services, pay so much for this to go see, because we want to live for the fantasy. We want to see the movies. We want to see the storylines. We want to be interested, and we got to get pulled in to these stories. So if
you don't get pulled in, it's doing nothing.
That's the King Caribbean leg pulled in.
You gotta get pulled in. But yeah, you're right though. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? Like it's all at the end of the day, for the most part, it's fantasy. When life is going a little too tough, what we do, You know, we all
Go-
got our vices.
But what you men do is go play video games.
Well, I don't play video games. Shockingly, I know. But
Not shocking.
I'll watch
There's
my
other
show.
interest in the world. It's not
Right.
shocking.
I'll watch my shows. You know what I mean? And
Our outlet.
this is it. Shows or
Outlet.
movies.
It's a men's outlet, yes.
So that's what's up, man. But shout out to Mikey Madison, man. Awesome. This year's gonna be her year. She's just gonna eat. Let's go with best supporting actor. This is for the movie A Real Pain. Kieran Culkin.
My man Fuller. I love him.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it, Jay.
Oh man, I remember him in back in Home Alone.
That was the first thing I said. That's the same dude that peed his pants. I was like, oh my God.
Can't believe when I finally found out they were actually brothers. Years after the movie came out, I was like, damn. And
they look just alike, bro. At that point, yeah.
Crazy.
I was like, that has to be a sibling.
Yeah, and
yeah,
he is hilarious. He is hilarious. Love how he had in his monologue he had a thing with his wife that his wife didn't think he was going to win, and he said, if you win an Oscar, we'll give you 4 kids. And he's like, so at the end of his speech, he's like, babe, we got some work to do tonight. Hilarious.
Love that. Love that for him.
Love it.
He's everywhere. He's killing it. Yeah, and anything he touches right now is great. So
yeah,
they're the ones to look future best actor nominees. So keep him.
I mean, it wasn't difficult, man. But think about him in Succession.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you didn't get a chance to watch,
I haven't had the chance to watch Succession.
Steph,
no.
listen to me.
I slept on it. I know.
It's okay though, but you're in a great spot because you could binge watch it when you get time, and you're gonna love it. You're gonna say, "Thank God I missed that."
What streaming is that from?
That is from Max.
HBO? Sorry.
Yeah, HBO Max. Yeah, you know what? It says Max stuff, but it still says HBO after.
It does, right? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so I'm not looking. All right.
But definitely on Max. So fantastic show.
Yeah. He's
and
good.
Dre, were you pulling up his speech real quick?
Yeah, it's a couple seconds.
Here good.
In the script was incredibly tight that I didn't want to rehearse it or talk about it or anything. It just felt like it was the first time I ever read something and went, I fully understand this guy. I don't even want to read it again. I want to show up on the day and go, what scene are we doing? Oh yes, this one. And the words got in here really quickly because they were so well written. So that was a fun new approach, and it felt like I knew who this guy was, but I couldn't identify it, and I didn't want to analyze it because right away upon reading it, I went, I know who this guy is. I'm just going to leave it and just do it. It wasn't until almost a year later when I watched it that I was like, oh my God, I know someone exactly like this, and I didn't realize I was doing that. And the moment I realized it, my wife leaned over. It was at like a theater. She leaned over and said his name in my ear. And I was like, you're right. I'm totally doing him, and I didn't even know.
Wow.
That was a whack-ass clip. I thought you were going to talk about the clip about him getting with the babies.
Yeah.
Oh. That clip was good. And I like when he talk about that, man. That's just being aligned with the universe. For him to say, look, I'm not even going to read again. I'm good. Like, this is my movie.
That's method acting. You know what I mean? That's what they do.
Yeah, that's right. Already, but method acting locked in that fast?
Yeah, why not? There's talented people that are like that. Talented singers, talented directors, people, photographers, videographers. They have the talent. They have the eye. And it's like, yo, it makes sense to me. All right, let's roll. Some people just have it. It's a calling.
Yeah,
and I think it's a beautiful thing when we see how these actors and the actresses, they have just a sense of themselves, and people recognize that. So I think I think this is the reason why we have these Oscars, to kind of recognize the people, not only that are in front of the camera, but those that are behind the camera as well. So
I found
it. Love it. Okay, go ahead, Dre. If you find out that the spot
goes to Kieran Culkin, A Real Pain.
We make it babies tonight.
This is the first Oscar win and nomination for Kieran Culkin.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't even know Mr. Downey, sir. This Thanks for handing this to me. This means a lot coming from you. Thank you. He's right, by the way. Jeremy, you're amazing in The Apprentice. It's fine.
Oh, did he curse? Love it.
I'm not supposed to single anyone out. It's favoritism. Anyway, but you were great. And I've already lost whatever speech I prepared, 20 seconds or whatever. I have no idea how I got here. I've just been acting my whole life. It's just been a part of what I do. So I felt like this was never my trajectory. But however I got here, I know that Emily Gerson-Sains, my manager of 30 years, is because of you. Thank you for being there. I lean on you for everything. So please don't go anywhere. I'd be completely lost without you. I love you. And the movie, Jesse Eisenberg. Thank you for this movie. You're a genius. I would never say that to your face. I'm never saying it again, so soak it up. Thank you for this movie. Thank you, Searchlight, Topic Studios, M. Dave and Alley at Fruit Tree. I'm going to speed this up because I don't want Lithgow to get disappointed into the look. You look fine right now. I should thank my mom and Steve for trying to raise me. You're really good people. You gave it your best shot. I love you, Mom.
Love it.
I love you, Jazz. This is, I have to thank my wife, Jazz, for absolutely everything, for giving me my favorite people in the world. Please don't play the music, because I want to tell a really quick story about Jazz. About a year ago, I was on a stage like this, and I very stupidly publicly said that I want a third kid from her, because she said if I won the award, she would give me the kid. It turns out she said that because she didn't think I was going to win. But and people came up to her and were like, really annoying her. I think it got to her. But anyway, after the show, we're walking through a parking lot. She's holding the Emmy. We're trying to find our car. Emily, you were there, so you're a witness. And she goes, "Oh, God, I did say that. I guess I owe you a third kid." And I turned to her and I said, "Really, I want 4. And she turned to me. I swear to God, this happened. It was just over a year ago. She said, "I will give you 4 when you win an Oscar." I held it. She shook it, and I have not brought it up once until just now. You remember that, honey? You do? Okay. Then I just have this to say to you, Jazz. Love of my life, ye of little faith. No pressure. I love you. I'm really sorry I did this again. And let's get cracking on those kids. What do you say? I love you. I love you. I love you 52.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yes, let's go.
He's another one.
Let's go. Let's see what happens. Let's give them
I get my end of the bargain.
Like you shook.
Hilarious.
He's like, you shook on that.
That's
we cracking it open tonight.
Yo.
Oh my.
But again, just moving along with as fast as we can.
Just one more thing. Macaulay Culkin was happy. He cried for him when he got the acceptance speech, or whatever, accepted his award. He was so happy for his brother. He shed some tears.
Yeah,
love it, love it.
Would you not cry for him?
Of course.
Like,
yeah. Well, they had
my brother.
It's lovely because they have a good relationship.
A long way since Home Alone,
Right.
Yeah,
over the years, you didn't hear nothing bad about them, in the media.
No.
So you don't hear nothing about the siblings bad. That means you just have a good relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because usually when you have siblings in acting or in music, there's always one that has always the alcohol. He's always alcoholic, drug addict, or something.
Why you gotta come somber, son?
Well, I mean,
Jay, was there something you want to say? Because this motherfucker just talk about somber shit.
Mm-hmm. Either way, it's awesome. It's awesome to see him, man. This kid, like Steph, you gotta watch Succession. Yo.
I will. It's on my to-do list. It is on my to-do list.
You're gonna fall in love with him easily. You're gonna be like, no, this is, the entire cast actually. But
right.
So, moving along, Best Supporting Actress, the movie Amelia Lopez, Zoe Saldana. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, I gotta go first, Steph. No disrespect. I love her, and then some. I love Zoe, yo, and I'm talking about everything she does. Everything, like I feel like she doesn't miss. You know what I mean? I really feel like she doesn't miss. No. You're gonna criticize about the movies that she get, but as an actor, you're like, no, she got it all the time, yo, all the time, and I'm so happy. She's she always talks about it. As an Afro Latina, she's just sensational. And I don't know if you guys heard, she will. I don't know if it's true, but they said that she said she will be doing Avatar until she's 54 years old.
Yeah, by the time she finishes the
By the
last
time she
Avatar
finishes the movies,
she'll be
right?
when she started. I think she started. She was like, I forgot what age she said she was started, but she was like super young when she first started the
Right.
first movie. But yeah,
It took a long time to create the first one.
that'll be my
Mhm.
time I retire, and I started when I was like, I think she was like 18 or the young 20s, like she was. So it's kind of crazy.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's awesome. So I'm sorry I had to do all of that to give her flowers. To me, she's just a legend in the making. Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
If you don't watch Lioness, then you're living under a rock.
Oh, dope ass.
You're absolutely. I'm sorry, no
Love that
disrespect.
show.
Living under a rock if you didn't watch Lioness.
Yep.
Like I'm top rank. Remember that part? I'm top rank anywhere I go.
Yeah.
I'm above anybody anywhere I go. That sits and resonates all the time. Every time I watch that part, I'll literally go to that part just to hear her say that. Nah, that's crazy, yo. But talk to me. Zoe, which I got for Zoe. Give her flowers, give her something. Darn it.
First Dominicana to win Best Supporting Actress, so that was also a good little nod for them. I love it.
Okay.
That was cool. A few of the countries won. Like I know Iran was one of the first countries to win for Best Animated Short. Brazil did the first win for Best International Film. Latvia was another first country to win for Animated Feature. So that was all these countries' first time win for an Oscar, which is pretty cool. 22 out of the 23 categories won for the first time. So I don't know if that's just an Oscar thing where every year just each someone wins every time new. Like Adrian Brody's the only one that won twice, but of course Sean Baker won 4 of them, so the number's a little skewed. But in general, 22 out of 23 were first time winners this year, which is pretty cool.
And what's amazing about her, she looks so young.
Yeah,
she's a 78 baby, and I did not know that. I thought she was like
it's something about the Latinas. You know what I'm saying? We don't.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Latin DNA, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody looks. Everybody in 78 looks like they're.
I go to school. I'm walking around with them 20-year-olds. I mean, I don't look 20.
We're like Benjamin Button, bro. We age backwards.
Exactly.
We look old when we little.
I was like really? I mean, the only thing that
younger as we age.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing. Like, I think that with Zoe's speech, I think it was very telling how the Latin culture is. Like, the first thing when you win, you're always looking for your mom, mommy, because that's how it's like something that I would always resonate with. Like, when you win something and your parents are very supportive and things like that. So I kind of resonated with that, and I understood that, and I understood the reason why she did that. And it's just to show that she is a person of immigrant parents, and she is dealing with so many different outside influences, and talking about how, in order for you to be successful in Hollywood, you have to fit a certain standard and things like that. She never fit the standard. She's dyslexic, Dominican, a dancer. I remember her first role in Center Stage. That's how I remember her. That was the only time I ever remembered it. And she has been a hit after hit after hit after that. She is just it.
Don't miss.
She doesn't miss. And she has been from the beginning, since I've ever seen her till now, her progression from Colombiana, from Center Stage, from Avatar, from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. She has not fucking lioness. She has not missed. And I think she purposely picks these roles to be a strong presence. And that's what being Latina, I feel like that's what it is. When you have that presence and it calls to them. This is what it is. This is what we get. We're giving you the fantasy, baby. You understand? And I think just for her pure soul, because that's why I really feel like sometimes you can't teach that acting. Sometimes it's just natural. And I think for her to be recognized for that, congratulations to her.
Yep.
Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing.
And you said it. You put it right on the money. It's just some things you can't teach. You can't teach. It's just like no, like like it's like God saying, no, you're meant to do this. I promise you, like I will not fail you. Right? The Most High. This is you, and that's her. That's her all the way through. I mean, think about, like, I've seen so many movies from her, but think about 2011 Colombiana. when she was a hitman, hit woman, right? She destroyed that movie. And when I saw that movie in 2011, I said, yeah, you're not going nowhere. Trust and believe. We know you can act, right? We know you can act, but the movies that they give you, we already know what it is. So shout out to Zoe, man. Zoe Saldana. Gotta say that. And yeah, I said it right. Zoe Saldana.
Saldana.
Okay.
Slapped, right? If I me, I don't want to get slapped or get in a headlock or anything. But like, look, and like I said,
can't do anything over our new platform on Restream, so you can talk shit all you like. Can't do nothing.
Right, to the people of Restream, like, look, if you did not see yet, or you're not watching Lioness, please do yourself a favor and go watch that show. You know, I'm waiting for season 3 already. All right. So the last one is, and you know what's the funny stuff, Dre, Party J? I don't know if you noticed it. We kind of didn't do this on purpose, right? Because and I apologize as well, because we have literally an order of what we're talking about, but it kind of came down to, Zoe Saldana, Afro Latina, and then another person of color, and best costume design. What are the odds of that? Though we're talking about things and it's just aligning. Paul Tazewell, the first, what was it? The first black
man
to win best costume design
for Wicked. Yep,
that's amazing. And he said it like this. He said this is his moment. Like this was his whole career.
But that was a culmination of like 30 years of in the dirt, bro, just doing the work. And for again, we're always trying to recognize people of color because I feel like you can't get neglected. You can't forget the fact that they are people of color, indigenous people, however it is. People are talent and they come in all colors. So we have to just give flowers where there is. But if the work is there and you are just doing it, that's it. You shouldn't have to look at color. I'm just saying. The whole bullshit with DEI and all that bullshit. If you qualify, qualified. That's it.
Right.
Moving.
Right.
So
and that's that part. I'm glad you mentioned this, Steph.
Yeah, because I'm like,
right. That's exactly what came across my mind when when we were going down the line and these last two people came up. Yeah. So yeah, it's just remarkable, and God willing, the work shows, and you just say, hey, that person of color is doing the damn thing. Do not deny that person of color, right? But here we are, we're still pushing through racism. We're still pushing through the bullshit
in 2025.
So
this guy has a lot of accolades, bro. He's so far in 2025, he's won like almost 7 awards for best costume for Wicked.
And Wicked's, am I right? Another $2 billion movie or something like that. 1.8. Yeah.
And they're coming out with part 2. So
and part 2 is in the make. It's already done, right?
It's already.
It's coming out
and sealed.
I like how they went back-to-back years with it too. I'm glad they didn't wait like 2-3 years to put them out, because sometimes when sequels do that, they wait.
They lose the momentum.
Yeah, so I'm glad
they lose the momentum. But talking about losing momentum. So what are some of the people that have lost, or people you think that should have won?
Yeah.
So jeez. So they talked about Demi Moore.
Yeah, I mean, Demi Moore should have won. I thought she was going to win, but Mikey took it, so that was pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else would have, should have, would have? I don't personally go into the would have, should have, because to be honest, and I'm being completely honest, like I don't. This year, 2024 Oscars is only a couple movies that I know. So it was like Dre said. I agree with Dre. Like I really don't know.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh shoot, this movie, that movie, this movie, that movie.
Why are you laughing?
Hey Dre, I wasn't gonna leave you alone, bro. I wasn't gonna do that.
I didn't call you uncultured. Jesse did.
No, I didn't call you that. I would never do that.
No. It wasn't him. It was like real culture.
A little too much.
With my boy earning the sidelines right now.
I'm here. Oh no, we're not on the sidelines. We're dominant. We're here. We're front and center. It's just the truth, though. Like, like you said, you broke it down to, well, I didn't see no commercials about certain movies. Like, where were they? We got to look for them. I don't like to look for movies. I really don't. It's like, yo, what's the next movie coming up? We're in a situation for the past, if you agree with me, for 3, 4, maybe 6 years where we just waiting on our favorite shows to come back. Like, that's how I feel that we're at right now. We're waiting for Reacher. You know what I mean? We're waiting for what other shows out
Reacher's
there.
out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But we're waiting. We just got to wait for these shows. God willing, these shows are going to do 7 seasons, instead of that one movie we thought was going to do great, doesn't do great. And we're just like, what is going on with, I ain't going to say the name, but, it rhymes with Carvel, but whatever. So listen, all I can say is, at the end of the day, congratulations to everybody who won. If you guys still want to talk about the ones who woulda, shoulda, coulda, please let me know, because I there's a lot I missed out on.
Yeah, well, the only thing I would say for the shoulda, woulda, coulda, that's fine, but I'll say there's someone who lost for the 16th time this year.
Ooh.
Yeah, so to tie it into kind of with Emilia Perez, so this lady, Diane Warren, she was nominated for Best Original Song for The Journey, the 688 movie.
Okay.
So she was nominated again, and she lost for the 16th time. So she now is one behind the most all-time record which is 17, by this guy named Greg Russell, who's 0 for 17. She's now 0 for 6. So all for original song. So
okay, does anybody really know who Diane Warren is?
No, but we could look her up.
No. I'm just saying. No, I'm very familiar with her. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Does everybody know like that? She is one of the best songwriters behind every artist that you can think of.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
really?
She is a ghostwriter. She is the top-notch songstress of all times, and she still didn't win.
Oh, for 16.
That's the Susan Lucci of that bullshit, bro.
Susan Lucci, jeez.
That's
wait. I think Susan Lucci won one.
She, I think, finally won one after
I think she
Finally.
finally won. Just the same shit like the
38 years
DiCaprio.
later.
Yeah,
like 38 years later or something like that. No
Some bullshit like that.
Against that, and then she put a statement out afterwards. She says, "It is what it is. I'm happy to be here. I'm the Terminator of the Oscars. I'll be back. I'm coming back. You can't get rid of me." So
That's
like,
it.
Absolutely.
She also said, "I'm consistent as fuck."
She did not say that.
oh my!
She said, "It is what it is. I'm happy
Good
to
for
be here."
her.
That's hilarious.
I'm so consistent.
That's hilarious, and she definitely.
I forgot when they won for Elmar. She's actually sitting behind them when they won, and you just see her face like.
They should have went into John Lithgow.
Oh, my God. It was so heartbreaking to see. She's like, again. It's like, what do I?
Fuck.
She getting paid though. She getting paid.
Yo, she's sitting pretty.
Yeah.
And running to the bank, bro. She
But
is
her life, right? Her life's amazing.
good. She's like,
she's living her genius. She's absolutely living her genius.
Might have not taken home, but you did something for on the top 5 ballots every year. So
But it's hey, look, it's still tough though, man. Trust, like if you got the peoples who says, hey, look, they're making money or they're rich beyond their dreams or they're wealthy, there's still the people out there who were supposed to win one year and are like didn't win, and they're not even 0 for 16.
Yeah, right.
Right? Nowhere near it.
Yeah.
They're just like 1 for 3, and you're just like, yo, fam, be grateful you're 1 for 3. Like you act like you're getting nominated 16 times.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper's up there. There's I think he's 0 for 15 if I'm not mistaken.
Bradley Cooper got nominated 15 times.
Oh, like not just for acting across different categories, but yeah. But he's 0 for 15 if I'm not.
Wow, well that's amazing.
Yeah, that was a crazy
That's
number.
amazing.
Like I'm looking at the actor and supporting role, the nominees. They're all pretty good actors, dude. Edward Norton, Guy Pearce, Jeremy Strong.
Yeah.
Except for Yura Borzov, I don't know him, but he's Russian.
He's from Honora. He was from the Honora movie, which Which watching is funny. If someone pointed that out to me, it was like, when you were watching the movie, do you think he was being nominated for a Best Supporting Actor? I was like, you know what? I never even would have thought of it. But yeah, he was for what he was. He brought a little heart to the movie. He was kind of in the back third of the movie.
Yeah.
So he made a part in the movie for sure. But
was it a supporting?
He was the second leading actor in that movie, so makes sense.
Okay.
Not too. I was like, damn, you got to get this guy. You got to nominate this guy. But he, for what he did in the movie, he was good. He tied. He ended the movie with the as the leading portrayer actor. So it was good.
Well, either way, shout outs to her. 16-time. I don't like to say 0 for 16. 16-time nominated Oscar nominee. That's sensational.
I'll add that to my resume.
The work
16-time nominee.
The work shows.
Put
So
up
look, guys.
16-time nominee.
Yeah. So, stop, man. Stop. Come on.
That shit is going in my LinkedIn profile.
16-time nominee, 15-time nominee.
Yeah,
Yo, say my name.
Because I'm consistent, baby.
Consistency is everything. I hope I said it right. But look, guys, look, man. We've been here for a grip. A grip. Thank you so much. This is our first time streaming. I would close this out, but I gotta give a special thank you. You know what it is, Steph, my ace. Well, no disrespect, Dre. You know what I mean in terms of the show. My ace. You know what I mean? She came back to me. She said, "Your Ern, I know you bothered us before, but let's do this." And I said, "Yes." I told you I'm gonna cry one day, but it ain't gonna be today. But Steph, do me a favor, close us out. Let us know where they can catch us at and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. So you guys, we are always on all the streaming platforms. You are on Restream, where you can see us live on Facebook and on YouTube. If you guys want to contribute, if you want to be part of our show, come and join us. Want to talk some shit about some shows? Want to talk about movies, pop culture, all that stuff? Come collaborate with us. Let us know. We're doing all the fun stuff. Come talk to us. You can find us on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Threads, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're all there. If you need help, we can help you. If you need your video editing, we can help you. You need expert guests, we can help you with that. You need videos, you need behind the scenes content, we can help you. Come, 20 Talkers, we're here of service. We're people of color of service. We're people of color with service. We're talented. We're creative. We do what we could do. Collaborate. Let us know. Come in.
You're gonna love us. You're gonna love us. We're gonna be contagious. You're gonna love us. I promise you that. But thank you so much. We will be back next week with another show. This is your boy Ern B, 20 Talk 20, Steph, the Oracle, Andre, aka Dirty, my boy Party J with the gems. Yeah, Jay, I'm just gonna call you. I'm gonna switch your name to Party J. I'm gonna call you Gems or something like that.
Right? Because he flashing them watches, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and you're shining, of course, but we're gonna work on that name. Okay. But if anything, shout out to Jesse, you know.
Sure.
And
maybe 2-for-1 special.
You know what I mean?
Buy 150% off.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him.
I got Jay for that.
I got James Brattle on. It's what it is. We make it work.
You already know. So look, guys, we love y'all and we mean that. So we'll see you next week. Peace.